Well, welcome back to our Winter Online Conference, and this is the end of day one. We're really delighted to have seen many of you in live sessions and tweet chats today. So we're going to give you a very quick summary and a few points to look forward to tomorrow for day two of ALT's Online Winter Conference. But first, together with my colleague Martin Hoxie, I'm going to try and look back at some of the highlights that we've had today and some of the sessions that we've seen, both in webinar and tweet chats and also on Twitter. So hopefully we'll be able to show you a couple of the impressions that we've made. But my day started together with over 50 other participants in a webinar about CMALT, where we looked particularly at the use of Padlet as an online portfolio tool, which was quite exciting. And we saw a few other CMALT holders showcasing their particular portfolio approaches and compare notes on what they do for their professional development in learning technology. We've also had delegates join us from all across the world, including from Hong Kong and from Australia, from Washington State, from Africa. So hopefully you've had a really lively day with us. In addition to all the participants from across the pond and across different time zones, we've also been discussing a lot of global movements, including MOOCs, ever present in learning technology conferences at the moment, I think. And we saw a lot of the current trends and evaluating MOOCs in a session with James Little, I think, just before lunch. And there was a lot going on Twitter as our hashtag was trending, and a lot of participants joined into the tweet chats. But there was a lot more that was going on in different areas of the conference and all across the board. I think there were some more highlights. Martin, I wonder if you want to chip in and share a few of your examples.
Wasn't it fun though? It was. There was so much energy and stuff going on. The tech gods were largely with us, and it was quite. I think we were. I don't know if many of you know this, but well, you probably did. That yesterday, the Janet network was largely down, so we were very nervous, and I think for it to go so smoothly today. From our side, I think was brilliant, and we did have some worrying moments where one of our presenters from Washington State had their power out, so but they got online, so lots of great stuff. In terms of some of the highlights, for me, this event is all about connecting people and sharing, and that was certainly a feature, I think, in the Open Badges Twitter chat we had this afternoon, where we had lots of people coming in from across the world and contributing on that. And that was just one example of, a very diverse audience. So I think you can see just in the bottom left of that slide, we've actually extracted some of the locations of some of the people that are tweeting in, so it's nice to see we've got people staying up late or getting up very early to help us share some of the things that all members are getting up to.
Yeah, and not just all across the world, but also all across the UK. And we gave a big shout out today as some of the ALT members in the East Midlands also met face to face and joined in to our program, as well as holding their own meeting, which was fantastic to see. And I think in the virtual cafe, a couple of sort of coffee dates and appointments going on, and one thing I took away was the knowledge that virtual mince pies apparently still create a lot of crumbs. So we had a bit of fun with that on Twitter as well. And as we mentioned in the morning, four-legged participants were also welcome, as we can see one of our, I think, fair to say, cutest participants. So thanks to Debbie for contributing that picture of one of her kittens who's joining into, I think, one of the OER chats. So lots and lots of highlights of today. But I think what we most want to point out is who's made this all possible. because our members are leading all the sessions, are leading all the tweet chats, and are contributing in huge numbers. And quite exciting is that we've welcomed over 20 new members to the association today. And if you are watching this on the 9th of December, then look out for some exciting messages coming up later in the evening today, because we're on the lookout for our 2000th member. So if you're joining in the next few days, the time's never been better. Everybody contributing to sessions, and if anything, you've got a tall order to follow tomorrow to top such a varied and exciting program.
And just also to say that this is a free event, but there's still time if you want to contribute and get either acknowledgement or your logo on the conference website. So we've already got a number of contributors there, and please feel free to make a contribution, large or small.
Definitely, and we particularly want to thank Blackboard Collaborate, who are obviously hosting, whose platform hosts all the webinars, Brightspace by Desire to Learn, the Glasgow Caledonian University and Orcon are some of our organizational supporters, but there's also a number of individuals who've been contributing. So if you can contribute and you'd like to, obviously you can join our community as a member, and you can also make a financial contribution, as Martin mentioned.
So don't forget the hashtag. So as we say, as we mentioned that this morning, Alt-C is not just for Christmas. It's not just for September. It's all year round. So a lot of the recordings have gone up from the sessions today. So if you find something useful or interesting, feel free to tag it with Alt-C. We've got a number of participants in different time zones, so there might be conversations for you to pick up in the morning as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you need any help or advice throughout the event, had quite a lot of people tweet at us today, and you can also email us to helpdesk@alt.ac.uk. We're here to help, and hopefully, if there has been any issues today that we haven't been able to resolve, if you let us know, we'll do our best to get it right for day 2. And what else is coming up?
Well, it's never quiet at Alt. We've got lots of stuff. If you go to the Alt's main website, you'll see a number of events, just a couple to highlight. So we had a number of sessions today touching on openness, and from the Alt Open Education Special Interest Group. Linked to this, we've got OER 16 happening in April in Edinburgh. We've received, I think, a bumper number of papers for that, but so stay tuned in early New Year for registrations for that event. We've already announced a stellar lineup of keynotes and invited speakers, and also we really value your opinion in the future and shape of Alt. So we've got the Alt annual survey open, so there's a link there for you to have your say. So it's the second year we're running the survey, and we really value your opinions in terms of the direction the membership organization takes.
Definitely. So provide us with your feedback, make your voice heard. And with that, really, we're at the end of our summary of day 1 of our online winter conference. All that remains for both of us to say is that we really hope you're going to join us for tomorrow, for day 2. A packed schedule with ever more sessions and tweet chats coming up, more members showcasing and sharing their work. And if you've enjoyed today, please spread the word and help us get even more people involved in our community tomorrow and in the years to come. And I think, Martin, do you want to have any final words, or should we just say thank you and see you tomorrow?
Yep, let's see everyone tomorrow. Bright and early, everyone. Bright and early. 9:15, I think it is.
That's right. Martin and I will be back to give you a little preview of day 2 before the program starts at 9:30 GMT. So hopefully see you there, and thank you very much again for joining us for the first day of the winter conference.
Thanks. Bye now.